Alrighty then, g'day guys and welcome. My name is Michael and I am the Dead Aussie Gamer and welcome to our Dungeons and Dragons playthrough of Curse of Strahd. Yes, of course, we are back once again in the lands of Barovia, plagued and riddled with evil and villainous things, to of course welcome these wonderful people to this horrible nightmare place of death. These guys are, of course, my Patreons who help support the channel, help me keep lights on, and, of course, continue to do this amazing thing that we enjoy doing. Welcome, hello, and g'day to you all. How you all going?
Yay!
Yay! You can always tell when Neil's not around, can't you? All right. Let me just. How could I have forgotten? There we go. Hi, Phantom. There you go. You can just sit there. I'm gonna make you tiny, a little smaller. There you go. All right. Now, as always, guys, we are here to play a Dungeons and Dragons game set in the world of Barovia, which is, of course, based on the Ravenloft, aka Curse of Strahd series, in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. You guys, of course, are seated behind the GM screen with me, influencing the course of the games and what happens. While, of course, this is following the module, it is, of course, our rendition, but, of course, a spoiler warning should be thrown into effect in case, I don't know, you saw Curse of Strahd and you thought we weren't running it. I don't know. So, to of course get us right in the mood, let's throw the ball now over to our wonderful players who are going to tell us about their characters, starting with none other than our dear friend right up the top there, which is Kyle, playing the role of Ipselus. G'day, mate.
Hello.
How you doing? Hello,
I
hello.
am fabulous.
Wonderful to hear. Tell us about your impeccable character.
Well, my character is Ipselus, a delightful, if aloof and weirdly aggressive ranger who used to have gorgeous sort of stained glass wings that he lost when he was battling a Dracolich.
When you were exercising a Dracolich by hand with nothing but your wit and your gumption. That's what happened.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. He's got plenty of gumption.
Got tons
I feel
of
like
gumption.
that.
All of the
that
gumption.
is the
It's all
word.
there. It's all there.
That's one word for Ipsilus. Gumption.
All right. Well, yes, of course. And Ipsilus is on a
and
valiant...
Thank you. I'd like to say thank you so much for the gift sub. That's amazing.
Yes, thank you so much. Liska, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the gifted subs to our community. A big old welcome to Misaki 408, Play Nerd Ally, Samberg, of course, our dear friend, and Locke's Domain. And I think there was one more. Millsy! Oh my god, Millsy, are you here? Hi, Millsy. I didn't even realize you were here. There you go. I just wanted to be first. Well, you were first. There you go. All right. Ipselus is on a quest to try and find their long-lost sister, who has been, of course, last spotted somewhere in Barovia as well. So there is that lurking in the background of Ipselus's backstory, which we'll have to come to in due time. Now, of course, we do have another player here who is not here today, and that is, of course, Neil, who plays the role of Vagog, our Goliath Chronomancer. Actually, you know what? Let me put him up here real quick. Let me just get his character. There he goes. Boop, there he is. So yes, unfortunately, Vagard can't join us today, but we do send Neil all the best, and we hope to hear from him very, very soon. There you go. Next up, of course, we have Argento, played by the wonderful Charles from Iron Ghost Gaming. G'day, Charles. How you doing?
Hey, Michael. How's it going?
Yeah, doing great, man. Doing great. Tell us about your character.
Argento. He's a bit of a special one. He's been sort of lost this whole time, looking for purpose. He's kind of found it here with his knighting. I guess a few rounds back, he's been knighted by the Silver Dragon Order of the Silver Dragon Knights, and he's now set out and hell bent on restoring glory to Barovia and the rightful heir to the throne of Arjun Vosholt. I think he's maybe a little overzealous, and he's kind of put his foot in it last time by having a call out with Strahd and sort of told him I was going to kill him next time I saw him, and he didn't take too kind to that. So here we are now in the Strahd's castle, and yeah, Argento's thinking maybe, well, maybe this is it, but we'll find out.
Mm. Yep. No, absolutely. Just real quick, Charles, can you just make sure that on Zoom your settings aren't set to auto adjust your microphone volume? If you go into your
Yes.
audio settings, it should tell you if that's okay, because you're kind of coming in and out. But yes, Argento is of course the namesake of Argynvost, the Silver Dragon, and is trying to reclaim his skull, which is mounted on Strahd's wall. And yes, indeed, a fight is definitely ensuing as the evil count has dragged our group to his front doorstep in order to confront this this, what do you call it? This insult, these words of provocation being responded to in kind. So there you go. Next up, of course,
I'd like to.
there you
I'd
go.
like to make a slight alteration. I would like to transfer front door to torture room, torture chamber. I feel like we should highlight with a heart underneath it, like an actual beating heart and armor.
I mean,
Add
yeah.
some information.
I mean, it's the welcome room. That's
You're
all.
gonna get,
It's-
you're gonna get on Kyle's case for not giving the full story about how he lost his wings. We're gonna talk about where we actually were in Strahd's castle.
That's true. That's true. I mean, fair. Next up, of course, we have Demiro, who is our satyr bard, played by Tim, a wonderful individual. But he is not here at the moment. He should be crawling out of bed because he is in LA at the moment, meaning that it is currently somewhere in the vicinity of like 5 a.m. Oh my god, thank you so much, Karen! Ah! Thank you! Oh, thank you for the gifted sub train. Oh my god. Is that going to start Hype Train? That might start Hype Train, actually. Thank you for the subs for none other than our... Ooh, it's saying it's close, but it'll probably kick off. What? Guys, I don't do well with Hype Trains. You know this. Why? We're in the introduction phase. I haven't done anything to earn money yet. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations to Proqua, to Toasty Philosopher, to Lou Boffin, to Turquoise Vixen, and to Oracle44. Please enjoy your new shiny subs and all the new shiny emotes. For those of you who don't know, we now have animated emotes on the channel as well, so be sure to throw them out where you can because they're fun and they're shiny and they look cool. Thank you to Liska for another 5 subs. Holy crap, we're now working on our level 4 hype train. Jesus, guys. Australis plays. I hate Solomon Grundy. I don't know why. What has he ever done to you? Trijns. I'm gonna just go say it. Trijns. TRJNZ, Blink Dog Swarm, and Eat to Surf. Thank you so much, and welcome to the crypt. Please enjoy all of your lovely emotes and all of the lovely times that you will have here in this place. And Miss Bowman! Hi, Miss Bowman! Hi! I see you. See all the people. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, no! This is what happens. Oh, my heart. Liska! No! Stop! Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Liska, for another. Holy crap. Okay. All right, let's do this. Sega's. Oh my God. Okay, the first one's a doozy. Here we go. Because I know you came over from freaking Forgeling's channel. All right. Skegergal is what I'm going to say. Cyan Sam, Orange Goddess, Centauri32. Centauri, I haven't seen you in ages. Hi, welcome. Thamior TDM, I saw you earlier. Thank you so much. Continuum Cat. And yes. Oh, good lord. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs. Avarian coming in with another sub as well. There we go. Woo! And Miss Bowman, that is wonderful to hear that you DM'd for the first time today. I hope it went well. Please, please, please go to my Discord and tell me all about it. I would absolutely love to talk to you about it. Am I good? We good? We calm now? All right? We cool? Right? We're friends here, okay? Just be cool. Poor Esther, she's been waiting here while I've just been rattling off, right? Okay, just give us a sec, okay? 2 secs, that's all I need. Then you can interrupt my game as much as you want. All right, Esther, a lovely and wonderful changeling cleric played by the wonderful and amazing McBluff, whose artistic talents have been showcased on my Discord channel and all over the internet. Look, I'm embarrassing them. So, g'day, Mac. How you doing? That's good. Are you excited for today? Yeah.
Yes, I am.
You gotta live. You gotta live. All right. Esther has gone through so many different things. What is going through Esther's mind right now when it comes to being in Strahd's castle?
One moment. Let me see. Let me see. So you know the Monsters Inc. theme, right?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of Bass Boosted?
Yes.
That. It's either
Okay.
that or the compilation of Aaron Hansen from Game Rums just shouting at Mario Maker. It's one of those two.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So with our group now, the hype train out of the way. Now I can focus. Thank you. The hype train has gone so fast. It has skipped at least 2 stations and probably has turned a bend and killed hundreds of people. I hope you're happy. Thank you once again, Avarian.
It killed my sister.
Hope you're happy.
Thank you for the bits. Holy crap. Thank you, Avarian. Okay, let's...
This is a trolley problem we have right here.
All right, let's go through this. Liska, thank you so much for a gifted sub to M. Lord Mistress, Nanzuku, Plague, Plumper Mickle, and of course, none other than our friend Josh over at Corsair Cove. Thank you so much for these subs. And of course, I see Lynx Mima. Hi, Mima. I miss you and I love you. And I love your family and you're all amazing. For those of you who don't know, Lynx Mima is Dread's Mima. And we love Dread. We love Mima. And Mima is amazing. And we love her to bits. So thank you for subbing, Mima. You don't have to sub for me, Mima. I always have hearts. And if I could give you all of my emotes, I would give them to you because you are wonderful and you are amazing. Okay. All right. I think I've got my composure now. This is where Tim comes in and says something snide and snarky. If the Twitch hype train runs the Curse Through Strahd campaign, the players are dragged into Sire 1313. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Now, before we get started, let's give a quick warm thank you. Hey, GM Workshop. Nice to see you. Welcome in. Okay. Hold on. I got this. Let's give a quick shout out to our sponsors. I'm so frazzled. My entire routine is gone now. I've focused on like getting everything down, and now you guys, your generosity is...
Just keep going.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. All right. Thank you to our sponsor, Hero Forge, for the wonderful artworks you'll see on today's stream, including, of course, none other than our dear new friend, boop, Sir Tem, our gnomish paladin, who has come from episode 6? He's been surviving in Strahd's castle for pretty much 30 plus episodes. Because they teleported and left him in Ravenloft for ages, and he's still alive. So, yes, thank you to Hero Forge for the wonderful artworks. Nothing to apologize for. Thank you for the artworks. Thank you, of course, to Sirenscape for the wonderful soundtrack that you won't hear today because, and this isn't their fault, I goofed on this because I goofed and hadn't renewed my subscription, which I need to do. But yes, you should get your subscription to Sirenscape because it makes you sound amazing. And of course, a huge thank you and a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thanks to Fantasy Grounds for our wonderful VTT of choice. Boom, there it is. Everything's wonderful. There we go, I'm done. Also, last but not least, you guys in the audience are the lifeblood of this game. As much as I am the GM, you guys here drive the force of nature that is the plot. And there are a number of ways that you can interact with the game as we play. Not in addition to the channel points that you can use just simply by watching the show in order to do a bunch of amazing and wonderful things. You can also donate to the channel and help give me enough money to eat and hopefully get myself safely and comfortably to PAX Australia, where I will be going with Dreaded GM and Robert Hartley GM to go hang out. We're doing a bit of a pledge, kind of, what's it called? Pledge to PAX kind of thing. So all donations are going towards that. $5 will give a hero point, which you can see with these red tokens here, which give advantage to my players, allow them to petition me for crazy nonsense, and of course save them from death. Jinx points kind of have the opposite effect, which go to me, and I get to do evil and manipulative things. $10 will grant a plot twist, where I draw 3 cards from the plot twist deck, and then they get immediately activated no matter what the scenario. So those are really fun and very random. For $20, you can give someone the coveted golden 20, which is a nat 20, because why roll for a nat 20 when you can just have one? $50 will give the boss buff or magic item, which is basically a magic item useful to the scenario, will be given to our players, or one of the encounters will be boosted greatly by the use of a magic item or something of the nature. Lastly, we have the $100, the big, massive, generous secret menu item. Now, the secret menu item is a secret, so, shh. We tell it once at the beginning of the game, and then that is it. If people want to find out, they have to ask, they have to, become with the in-crowd, right? So every single game gets a different secret menu item. Today's secret menu item is I will give a permanent familiar to a player of the donator's choice. This familiar will be the raven who speaks and can actually utilize Strahd's surveillance system. It'll be a permanent companion of the group. It will actually also, it'll basically just follow them around, and it'll be, it'll provide them with any information that they need about the goings on of Barovia. So there you go.
Cameras,
yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's. We're gonna be playing Five Nights at Freddy's with a raven.
Yes, basically. Basically. All right. I think that brings us to the end of the intro now. Yay. Over half an hour in. There we go. All right. So, without any further ado, we find our heroes in Ravenloft. The stone floors and walls of Ravenloft are not inviting in the slightest. They groan with a history and a weight that seems to bear down on our players and our characters alike, as they manage to find themselves teleported, transposed in time and space from their riverside conversation with Sir Percival to suddenly atop one of the towers in Castle Ravenloft itself. Strahd, having had an engagement with Argento, bought into and bit down on the bait that the Dragonborn had laid, and using his mighty power, swept the group up and brought them into the castle proper. Unfortunately for our group, they found themselves within a torture chamber in the northern tower. Heading down to try and investigate the area, they found themselves in a new area of the castle, a place where a massive crystal heart hung overhead, as Argento was then greeted by what looked to be a large suit of armor, bearing the same markings as those of Strahd's house. There we go. That is the suit of armor on screen right now. Boom.
Gross.
All right. The suit of armor, thankfully, is a little bit Strahdless, but it is still dangerous, and it is still coming, and it is still attacking. Using its telekinetic powers, it has managed to drag these large and iron spikes from the walls and channel the powers of electricity through them, creating an electric cage to ensnare Argento, while the others hear the sounds of the commotion coming from below, believing that unfortunately Argento must have run into Strahd himself and is on the verge of death. That is when electricity pulls from the cage, freeing Argento, and the signs of electricity and lightning crackling flow down the flight of stairs and towards an unexpected figure. A familiar figure and friend to our allies, as lightning coalesces and gathers at the head of a large war hammer. As climbing up the stairs, Sir Tem, the gnomish paladin of the Silver Dragon Order, arrives on scene just in time to lend aid to Argento. The two rally together and smash and destroy the suit of armor, sending it flying in all directions. There is little time for a reunion, though, as the armor falls to pieces on the floor. One by one, the plates start to float and reattach, reassembling and recollecting this large armored monstrosity. And it is here that our adventure continues. All right. We're going to re-roll initiative here just to kick us into the start of battle.
Also,
Yes.
just to remember where we all were. I think Esther was at least going down the stairs to get to Sir Tim. Had she reached both of them? Or, 'cause I
Not
don't
yet.
remember that.
You were heading down the stairs, which, of course, you are up first, so perfect timing.
Oh,
Esther.
yeah, wonderful.
Esther, as you make your way
Yes,
down the
yes.
stairs to the signs and sounds of the lightning, ready for anything that might lie at the bottom of the staircase, you see just further ahead Argento and Sir Tem standing before what looks to be this ragged suit of armor, poised in battle. Esther, what do you want to do?
Okay. So I remember also Ipsilus was there too, because I kind of like held him off from going and just beating Tim senseless.
I don't know who this asshole is.
I don't know. So yeah, I've kind of already explained to Tips that I'm going to just tell Tips, give a Goggin to Mail down here right now, and she's gonna just like kind of stay in between and survey first. I want to take this round to see where everything is, because she's gonna get down to the bottom of the stairs, bottom of the flight of stairs, and just ask him, is there anything you'll need from me right now? To Argento and Sir Tim.
Yeah, I'm just sort of panting and saying, well, we're going to need some help here because this thing looks to be regenerating and it's pretty deadly.
How is Sir Tim looking and how is Argento looking?
Yeah.
All right. Looking at the two of them, Sir Tem seems to be more weary than anything else, exhausted from his time in Strahd's castle. Argento is okay. He's definitely been in worse condition before.
Okay. My instinct is to like run down. They've said that they need some help. So my instinct is to, with my battle companions, create essentially a triangle around this armor so that we've got it completely flanked and can just wail on it as soon as it gets up.
All right, very well. It is currently, however, Esther's turn.
Okay. Let me see. Sorry, my fanny scrunch just lit up, so that's why I was a bit
No, that's fine.
all over the place. All right, let's see. Okay. And it's frozen. So we're gonna ignore fantasy grounds for a second.
That's okay. You can use my screen to
Perfect. Thank
ascertain
you.
where things are. Oh God. Stop it.
Oh,
There we go.
ow.
All right, there we
Okay.
go. So that's Esther up there, and this is where everyone is down here.
Okay. Is there any way I could use my turn instead to aid Ipsis in coordinating his movements for whenever he goes? If he looks like he's battle ready, because Esther's not the combative sort. I'm gonna trust Ipsis to know what to do.
Yeah, not a problem. All right. Strahd's armor.
Ooh.
As it finishes assembling, it turns its attention to Argento and once again unleashes a bolt of lightning.
Rude.
As it does so, once again, Sir Tem holds up his hammer and axe, almost like a lightning rod, that then draws that electricity into its warhead, and he slams it into the ground, grounding the energy. Well, it seems as though this creature doesn't know when to let up.
Indeed.
Well, you got any bright ideas? Because I've killed this thing like 6 times already.
Well, you've killed it that many times. Clearly it's here for a reason. I don't know if we should get the hell out of here or not, because that thing could take a beating, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Curious about this heart it keeps staring at, but maybe we should get out of here.
That thing? Well, if truth be told, I've seen it a few times. I'm not sure what it does exactly, but I know that Strahd uses his power through it. I thought that maybe it was somehow or another tied to to Strahd's heart, and by destroying it, I might have killed him. But that didn't seem to faze him too much, and these large spikes, well, he kind of lifts up his arm and sort of shows you where like a large hole was kind of dug through his bicep. Those spears they definitely mean business.
Yes, perhaps we should try to escape this one. I don't know what else to do here.
Well, excellent idea. Well, let's see if we can make an opening. Sir Tem steps forward, and as he does, he takes forth the warhammer, and is going to cast Divine Smite.
Ooh.
on himself. And he's going to try and whop this dude with his warhammer. That'll hit. That'll deal 10 points of damage as radiant light erupts from the hammer as it collides with the metal. All right.
Nice.
And that is Sir Tem's done. Argento, you're up next.
All right, let's see. I'm going to join in and sort of step up here onto this side and do two attacks with the warhammer.
All right. Nice. All right. 10 points of damage to the armor as you manage to hit it with your warhammer. Second one, not so lucky, as this time when you hit it, you kind of overextend, try to hit it in the face, but it doesn't have one. As this happens, the arm moves and twists in an unnatural way, and you watch as the halberds come down, attacking both you and Sir Tem in equal parts. Let's see how this goes. Miss. 1, 2.
God. So many.
3, 4, 5. All right. Every single attack bounces off Argento as you hold up your shield.
Argento's got the mad jukes. You can't touch him with
1.
Of course.
So Tem, not as lucky, takes 5 points of damage as one of the spears hit him. The second one does not. Third one crits.
Oh,
Oh, no.
No, wait, it doesn't. Wait.
It doesn't?
Can I negate it?
You've got that power ability?
Yes, the Sentinel at death's door.
Yep, so that makes me re-roll it, right?
No,
Or
it
just
makes it a normal
downgrades
hit.
it.
I'm just staring at this like we have just gotten Sir Tem back. I'm not gonna let you hit him.
Yeah.
He's actually staring. Eyes glowing. No, this ain't happening.
All right, so he re-rolls. He misses.
yes.
All right. That is another miss, and the last one here is a hit. And I'll use the original damage there and only deal 5 damage. All right, so the halberds start to rain down, and as they do so, Sir Tem and Argento stand, kind of between the bulwark of like these large, huge iron spikes. Tem sort of looks over and he says, "You got red on you."
That's all right. I don't mind.
All right, Ipselis.
Oh shit, it's me.
Yep. You rush down the stairs, following. You pass Esther and can see the fight going on.
Fabulous. Have I seen these crazy halberds?
You
all
see
over
them
the damn
embedded
place.
in the ground. You haven't seen them kind of levitating and attacking yet.
Okay. So I will assume that the only danger here, as I come rushing down the stairs, I see this armor and my friend engaged with it. And immediately I'm just like, yes, battle! Something that's not a goddamn swarm or a giant something. This is something I can hit. And I am going to leap from the stairs, forgetting that I no longer have my wings. And so just go,
Wham!
trying to like roll like, and we'll try to make it over to the to this ridiculous suit of armor over here that seems to be very rude to my friends. And can I make it that far?
10, 20, 30. You would get to here with a 30-foot move. Whoops, sorry. Hold on. there. You would get to there with a 30-foot move.
So 10 feet away. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move, and I'm going to. You'll see this sort of like what looks like ephemeral hellfire just sort of like spring into existence around him for a moment, and then pull itself into his arrow as he uses his planar warrior ability. Is that only melee, or is that with a weapon attack, not a melee attack? So he's going to pull out his bow, use his planar warrior ability, focus all of his energy into firing 2 shots, and they are going to be the first one is going to be force damage instead of regular damage.
Very nice.
And it'll do an extra 1d8. So that is, sorry, I'm trying to find, there's the animated armor. And let's see if I can get him. Do I get him?
That will miss.
Damn it! All right, well, let's try
You do have
for
your
the
hero
second
point.
shot. That's true. So that just gives me, I would have advantage on it, right?
Yeah. So you get another roll.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's try it. Let's do this. Oh, rude. All right. So I missed with the first one. Let's see if I can hit with the second one. No! I pull out my bow and just like point blank, just try to shoot him twice. Just goes off the armor. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah.
What is going
Because
on
there's
here?
nothing. As there is nothing interconnecting the plates, you kind of shoot into what would be the weak joints of the armor, which just happen to be nothing. So you just shoot at nothing.
Just fly right through.
Yeah. All right. We then return to the top of the round,
Oh, I'm
which of
very
course
sad
brings
now.
us to Esther.
First thing, she's only just slightly concerned. Does she hear her friends upstairs? Are they moving at all? Because we kind of just ditched them.
Nope, they're quiet and not saying anything because the players aren't here, so.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
They're
Oh no.
just having a bit of a siesta. Meanwhile, upstairs.
That's a fiesta,
na,
not
na.
a siesta. That's a
Yeah.
fiesta. Siestas.
That's very active for a siesta. But anyway, I digress.
Very active siesta. Okay, so at this point, it's just gonna kind of like stay in the middle, just because keeping track of both sides.
Mhm.
Has she seen the halberds, like the ferrokinesis halberds and the electricity?
Yes, you would have.
Okay. I don't know how much you would know about physical science, but I do imagine that seeing Sir Tem conduct the shocks through his sort of like metal, if there's something I can do with that. I'm trying to figure that out, what she would even know about that. I can figure that out. So, because she's essentially trying to ward off the idea that they're going to get trapped in the electric cage again. So if she can figure out a way to, I guess, maneuver one of the halberds to strike in a certain area to be a conductor.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's probably not going to work because they are telekinetically,
Yeah.
Controlled.
Right.
But you could potentially counter that if you had something made of metal and you used electricity to give it a positive charge.
Right. Okay. Becoming a scientist up here, guys. So proud of her. She's going through her university years.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Something I actually have. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. She's gonna start setting that up because I don't know if she could pull that off right now, but she's going to, with the pike work, because she has that pike from a while back. If she could set that up to be the sort of conductor that she sets the charge to.
Okay, cool. Very well. So, you begin to create your own conductor. Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
And then tell me where you would like to put it. Because obviously you don't want to hold it, I imagine.
Right. Oh, that's the wrong page. Okay. That's still the wrong page.
With an 8, you haven't successfully crafted it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
Strahd's armor. We'll use multi-attack. And we'll step forward and take a swing at Ipselis and Argento.
Rude. You're rude.
Yes.
Was that my full turn, by the way, or did I still have the bonus action?
Oh, you do
I
have a
forgot.
movement bonus action.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. No worries. Let me see. Yeah, it's right there. Just,
That's okay.
I
I'm
mean,
just
I
holding
was
this big dice of pain over Ipselis.
yeah.
You're very mean.
I'm
And
charging
it
my
makes
natural
me-
20 powers.
Makes me a sad panda. You're very rude.
Oh, wait, okay, perfect. I'm kind of realizing that that's not her department. We'll cast time of spiritual weapon instead. Just like, well, that was a bust. Yeah.
Nice. Get your spiritual weapon to make an attack against the armor. As this, what does it create?
The scythe, as usual.
Nice. Yep. So a large scythe
Although-
appears in midair, and takes a swing.
Perfect. And awesome, awesome. We got this, guys. I just don't want to hit Ipsilis accidentally.
Where?
Make sure that's the armor. It's the armor.
Ah!
Yeah.
Roll it again. I'm gonna use a jinx point.
I thought I did something wrong. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
So mean.
The 7. I hate to that.
17.
All right. Thanks to the jinx point given to me by the audience, that will miss. All right. Back to my greatsword.
Miss.
That'll hit.
Ah.
Which deals
Oh.
14 damage to Ipselis.
What?
As this
That
big
is
arc of
unacceptable.
electricity.
Hold on. I
I'm
will
sorry,
use
what just hit me?
A greatsword filled with electricity.
I use my
All right, well,
interceptor.
I'm gonna cast absorb elements. Is it all electrical damage, or is it?
No, it is. How much electric damage? Oh, it didn't even roll the electric damage.
Oh, well then I won't.
Oh no, it
use
did
absorb
one. It did one
elements.
electric damage.
Yeah, 1.
I will. Like, as I am unaware of this, with this little, I get some static electrical shock.
I will use my interceptor. So I'll roll
Ew.
1d10, and I take 1d10 of the damage.
Yes you can. All right, roll your d10. All right,
Plus my
so you take
proficiency
6 damage
was
from
the-
Ipselis.
I get to add my proficiency to that as well. I don't know what
Okay, so that would be
proficiency
what, 3?
is. Which proficiency, I guess, would be.
Oh, it's just your regular proficiency. Oh, it's 4 now. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's
So it's
10.
+4, so I take 10.
Yeah. Okay, so you take 10 points of
there
damage from
is-
Ipselis.
So, as he is trying to do that, I am going to, as he takes damage, I'm going to manifest you see, my old wings suddenly sort of appear in a spectral fashion. I'm going to use Gift of the Metallic Dragon and just wrap him in these protective wings, creating a little bubble, giving him a +3 to his AC. I don't know if that's going to help at all.
All right, for dramatic purposes, as Ipselis stretches out and creates this shield of wings around Argento. The suit of armor raises its sword yet again and drops a nat 20.
No.
And this nat 20 smashes through the stained glass wings that Ipselis has used as a shield and hits Argento hard.
That's a scratch.
23 points of damage to Argento the damage blasts through and cuts into you deeply. Electricity sort of zaps you as this happens. As this now brings us to the end of the armor, Vigog, high up on the top of the tower, there is, of course, the Goliath has taken some time and is talking to Demiro. Demiro says, we should probably go check on them.
Well, probably.
Alright, well, you first.
So that's a hole right next to us, right?
That's the trapdoor leading down the flight of stairs.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just throw it open and head down.
Alright, you begin to head down. I'm resetting the traps, says Demiro.
You're not. I grab him and pull him with me.
Ah! But I'm not here.
I'll leave him at the top of the stairs, though.
Very well. Alright, you head down the stairs. Alright. It'll take you 2 actions to get down there, but you will eventually come side by side with Esther.
Okay.
Esther can inform you that Ipselis, Argento, and Sir Tem are currently doing battle with Strahd's suit of armor.
Wait, did you say Sir Tim? And then I just look.
You look, and you can see Sir Tem. Ah!
And then I believe that's my action because I took the 2 actions to get down there. So.
Yeah. All right. Sir Tem.
I'll also warn Vigog that there's a lot of electricity happening at the moment because I know you have like electricity, like lightning abilities.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Just mind the flying halberds if you must.
All right.
Flying halberds. There's a lot to catch up on.
Sir Tem casts Lay on Hands on Argento, healing 10 hit points.
Nice.
Isn't it a dice roll? Is it? Am I mistaken?
Lay of hands is just the number of whatever you have. You can just give them as many as you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. In which case, I'm gonna increase that. So that's hit points equal to your paladin level times 5. Oh, that's tons.
5 times his paladin level. So I guess he has 30.
Yeah. So he's gonna give you 20.
Ooh, very nice.
There you go. So he's parted ways with 20 of them hit points. As you feel Sir Tem touching you in the back, you again feel the waves and the rush of holy light coming into your body. You feel your scales mending and stitching. So yeah, he's moved. He's used Lay on Hands. Then I guess because Lay on Hands is a bonus action, isn't it?
I believe it is.
It is a.
I don't know exactly if it's a bonus action or not. It just says lay on hands. Probably is. I'll take your word on it.
If you pull a healing power, you can restore yada yada yada. Alternatively, you can spend 5. Has no effect on the undead. Yeah, I'll go with this a regular action. Oh, it is an action. Yeah, it is an action.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah.
Yeah, it's an action.
Then I guess I will leave that. I guess I'll leave that be. All right, done and done. Argento, it is now your turn.
So in the middle of all of us sort of attacking, I asked Sir Tim which direction we need to head because he knows his way around here. So I just say, which way should we go?
He says down, down.
Where's he going? He's going up. All right, so he's suggesting to go down the stairs.
Yeah, down the stairs.
Okay. With that, I will take take one attack with the warhammer on this thing. Missed it. All right,
Damn
so then
you.
I will use my bonus action to cast Misty Step. Moves 30 feet. Guess we'll go down the stairs.
All right. You misty step down and onto the staircase.
And then with my last action, I take the dodge action. And then I yelled at everybody, hurry up! Follow me.
All right. So Tem looks at the others and sees what your decision is.
Oh Lord.
Anyone? Nope.
What? What's happening?
So,
So I ran
sorry.
down the stairs and yelled to everybody to follow me. We're going to run away
Yes.
from this thing.
Oh, okay.
All right. The halberds strike at Sir Tem and Ipsalus because they're still here.
Rude.
All right. 1
So mean.
misses.
Yes.
2
Yeah.
misses. 3 will hit.
Ah,
Ugh.
4 will miss. 5 will hit. And then they will go for Satem. Will miss 1. Will hit 1. Will hit 2.
Jesus.
Will crit.
No.
Which I'll roll now while I remember. There we go.
Dang, no.
Will
No?
miss.
Okay.
And final halberd.
I still how to. Oh, this how. Okay.
Oh, did you want to use your ability?
If that's okay.
Yeah, not a problem. All right, so he has to
I have-
reroll
I
that
have
crit,
two charges of it, so it's not
which
like
he
it's
will
one-
fail, and I will use a jinx point to reroll that.
Oh, it
Oh.
doesn't. No, you don't have to reroll. You still hit. You just don't get the critical.
Oh, okay. Oh, in that case, I'll. Yeah, that's
You
fine.
just-
So
you
he
take-
gets
take
hit
off one
3
of the
times
dice.
then, which is just 1 more dice then. All right, so Tem is again struck with all these halberds, as are you, Ipsalus. It's very startling and alarming to have 5 full-length halberds focus fire and just sort of impale the ground near and around you. Even if like none of them hit you really. I think 1 kind of grazed you, but that's about it. Like it's still alarming.
Well,
It's still...
well, something definitely hit me because I have fewer hit points than I did last round.
Nah, it's just a scratch it were. All right, Ipsalus.
All right, I think it's time to pull my hero point out,
You don't have a hero
or
point.
this my nat 20.
Your
I
nat
think it's
20.
time.
Oh, your nat 20's coming out. All right.
I think it's time. All right, roll with me on this. I now understand that there are these giant halberds that are flying around that are obviously
All
controlled
right.
by
Whoa,
Strahd.
hold on. Before you get too deep into it, you understand the difference between a hero point and a nat 20, right? The nat 20 just gives you a nat 20. It doesn't afford
Yeah.
the bullshit. Hero points will let me listen to the bullshit.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, I'll listen to it. I'll listen to it.
No,
But I
the
won't take
wheels
the
also
20
do that,
until
right?
you can use the 20 in whatever happens. But pitch me the idea. I know what halberds are. I know where they are.
Yeah. So I'm
Good.
realizing there's so many more enemies here than I initially thought. I thought it was just a suit of armor.
Well, technically it is.
So first off, because undead are some of my favorite enemies, can I do do I understand? Is this an undead before me, or is this something else?
This creature that you can see before you is a construct.
Okay. so I do not really know all that much about it. I would really like to try to jump into the armor and see if I can't do a strength roll to try to sort of tear it apart from the inside, or failing that, cast like a gust of wind to blow all the parts away from the center.
Why am I getting vague flashbacks to the time you wanted to go inside the soul of the Draco
Yeah.
Lich? It's fascinating.
I don't know. It worked
Fascinating.
once.
Did it? Here's a question: did that actually work in your favor?
It's not-
All right,
it's not
look.
a
I
Draco
feel
Lich
like
anymore.
I feel like there's only so far I could go into keeping this character alive in the face of these things. So, you know what? As always, the spirit of the GM in me wants to see what the hell happens. So here's what's gonna happen. Let's start with number 1. You need to make a strength check to climb into the armor, which doesn't necessarily want you there. You need to make an athletics check to pry yourself in.
Well, this is Five Nights at Freddy's. You're climbing into the animatronics. No.
Okay. All right. Let's see if we can make that happen. All right. We're gonna do a little. Ooh, that's not great.
That will fail. Do you want to use your nat 20?
I will use my nat 20 to get into the armor.
Very well. You are now in the armor.
I'm wearing Strahd's armor.
All right. As you are in Strahd's armor, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
2 Strahds. Oh no.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. Come on. Ooh, that's not great.
Excellent. You find
that's
that
not
the
super
armor, while you are inside of it, seems to have exerted control over your body.
awesome. Oh.
For the duration of the time that you are in the armor, you must make these will saves. Otherwise, it will get to use your attack and your basically your stats to do things.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you are inside the suit of armor.
Hey, guys. So this doesn't seem to be working out exactly as I thought it would.
Work useless.
For the purposes of this, Demiro has run down the stairs and is now caught up to you. And he's like, what's going on? Why is Ipselis wearing Strahd's armor? Never mind, I don't want to know. That is Demiro's entire engagement with that.
We're all gonna get a feet reaction. Just Ipsilis, please stop. At this point, we're just.
I feel like I need to just create a channel emote, like Ipsilis, please stop. Ipsilis, why?
Consider your actions, please.
We're just Ipsilis inside different things.
All right. That brings us to Esther. Esther.
Alright, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. I just had to reset for a second. Okay. I don't know what to do with this. I can't get him out. I'm not strong. I have.
I am gonna yell. I seem to have lost control of my limbs. This is strange. Is
Is it
anybody?
really that strange? You climbed into armor, Ipsilis.
Well, it looked like it didn't have anyone in here.
It did not.
I don't think that makes it better because it was moving. Anyways, okay. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn to Vagog, both Vagog and Devere, and I'm just gonna say eloquently, help Ipsis get out of that armor, and then I may be able to make a diversion. As you know, I can climb on the walls. I can get out of the way. Just get it to come up here if you get Ipsis out.
Okay, I will try my best. I don't have a lot of options right now, but I will do what I can.
Demiro is like, he laughs.
Yeah, perfect. That's fair, Demir. That's very fair at the moment.
All right.
Out of here, you. And is that everything, or do I have?
You do have an action if you'd like to.
Okay. I'd like to basically ready an action for if they can create a version to get the armor to come up to me. I want to, once it gets close to me, if it gets close to me, I want to use my slippers of spider climbing to climb onto the wall, and so I can meet everyone down the flight of stairs. So basically maneuver out the way if it tries to come up the stairs, if they can get it to come up the stairs.
All right, very well. All right, so yeah, you're ready in action to basically try and, as it lures up the stairs, to dive off and climb the wall down to evade the creature as this animated suit of armor is attacking you.
Basically like a damage, I guess.
Yeah. I see where you're going. All right. So, first of all, I'd like to give a quick shout out and thank you to none other than the amazing people over at OzQuest. Welcome in, guys. My name's Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. We're playing Curse of Strahd. Currently, our group is in Castle Ravenloft fighting a suit of armor that is kicking their asses. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's fortunate or unfortunate. Ipselis, our ranger, has climbed into the suit of armor. And it is now the suit of armor's turn, which has now got control of his body. Now, I'm going to keep this nice and simple. What it can do that Ipselis can't do is it doesn't have ball joints on its limbs. So it turns its left arm right, its right arm left, its hip back to front, and its kneecaps all the way around in a twisted contortion. You are just going to take critical damage unless you make a strength check. So, strength saving throw, please.
Okay.
As all this thing just... It's like, yeah, it's actually like the Transformers, you know, like if you ever watch, like, you know, the old night. You know?
So we've got, so it's a strength save. All right.
All right, let's see it.
Come on. Okay. 23.
All right, that is half damage. Half damage of 46, which brings us to 6 points damage. Not bad. All right.
Okay. All right. This was not a good idea.
All right.
This was not a part of the plan.
Now, its painful maneuvers then shape you. I need you to make me an attack on Sir Tem as it moves your arm and your weapon and has you swing.
So I don't have a weapon in my hand right now. I had the bow.
You swing your bow like a quarterstaff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, could this be considered a restraint or grapple?
No.
Okay, never mind. No worries.
All right. Do I hit?
No, you swing at Sir Tem, but his armor is strong. He manages to fend off and deflect your attack with his shield.
I try to hold it back a little bit. I'm like, oh.
Real quick question. Who is this guy, and why did he just climb into that?
Hello. I'm Ipselis.
We met him after we disappeared.
Oh, hi, Ipselis.
It should be fine. Just don't aim for the head, please. This.
You watch as his eyes go from your head straight to the groin. Okay, if you insist, I won't hit you in the head.
Oh
I'll hit you on a different head.
Maybe the chest.
Vagog, it is your turn.
Alright, so I was instructed to go help, Ipselis. So in doing my best to do so, because I won't be able to get there with a normal move, I'm going to action cast Fly on myself. And then I'm going to take the full move action to kind of go towards him. I can't, like, bull rush him or anything, because that's an action, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So because you used an action to cast Fly, you can move, but you can't tackle or hit someone.
Yeah.
Alright, where do you want to fly to? This large chronomancing Goliath begins to rise from the staircase, moving where?
I don't have the map, so I can't really move myself, but I guess I'll move because I also don't want to get too close because I want to be able to like kind of fly by, do what I kind of want to do. So I might get just 30 close, but like still kind of 30 in the air.
All right, cool. So you're about 30 foot away and 30 foot in the air. Nice.
Yeah.
All right,
so-
which brings us to Sir Tem.
I can't.
Oh, God. Okay.
He
Tim,
goes,
you can do it.
don't worry, I'll be sure to hold back. He begins to whisper into his hammer. As he does, the hammer begins to glow with radiant light. It begins to make a vibrating humming sound as he's like, by the powers of all the things that grow from the dawn's dews, by the strength afforded to me by those whose light shines brightly, in brightest day, in blackest night. as he watches this glowing warhammer hold into his hand, as he prepares to hit you square in the junk. All right, what is happening here? Why is his?
I'm just going to. You're just gonna see me before he goes for it. I'm just gonna like sort of blanch, just go very pale, and just. Oh no! Oh dear!
Is Argento just looking up at all of this? Like this? Why? No.
I'm like,
I mean, maybe.
all right.
All right. He's going to hit the animated armor. I'm going to use a jinx point and re-roll that.
Dude, you are so rude. At least I have the armor's AC.
You do. Ah, he misses anyway. Shame.
I'm like trying to maneuver the armor.
All right. So as he swings, there's this uppercut that happens as you watch this literal arc of like golden light just go in a flash. And as it sort of creates this column of light, he looks at you and he goes, "Why did you dodge?"
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It was just a reflex.
Verily, stay still and take thine beating like a champion. I forgot he talked like that. Thou sacrifice shall be written in song. Now shut up and take thy whooping.
I'd rather my victories be written in song, if it's all the same to you.
I say thee nay, extra attack. Ah! And he's gonna try and swing at you again. I'll swing at the armor. Aha!
Oh.
25 damage to the armor, half of which translates to Ipselus.
Rude.
So that is
Rude.
13. All right, so you are hit square in the codpiece. Boom! You watch as this kind of shockwave rattles the plate mail as it rises up your body.
It's always a lovely day when Argento is the most strategic of us.
Speaking of, Argento, it is now your turn.
Yes. So I see that this did damage to Ipsos when he hit it.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Now that Ipselus is inside of it.
What is it?
Oh my god. Damn, I am looking beat up. Holy
Yeah, so
crap.
the question I have is,
Yeah.
I have hold person, but this is not a humanoid, but Ipselus is.
You would okay. So you would hold him, and he would be unable to resist being turned into a pretzel by the armor.
Okay, that's what I made sure before I did it, because I was like, well,
Yeah,
will
no, it was a good question. It was a good question. I'm glad you asked.
Oh, it's smart if it worked, but holy.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus Christ, let's see what I can do here.
I can't move.
All right, what does our paladin want to do?
Well, the first thing I'll do is I'll cast Bless on Ipselus and Tim.
All right, so Tem and Ipselus now have the bless.
Yeah, I'll cast Bless. And then, I'll just stay where I'm at and just sort of wait it out until everybody hurry up, come.
All right,
Come in,
you're
this game,
yeah,
let's
you're
go.
kind of ready to like go basically. Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
All right. Thankfully, however, because Ipselis is in the armor, the halberds cannot follow the commands as it is fighting against Ipselis, and they cannot be moved.
Nice.
Ipselis, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. So, I would like to. Oh God. So the thing that I wanted to do last time, but now that I'm in here, I've got a real decision to make. So, am I going to try to escape, or am I going to try to do the thing that I wanted to do? I think. This time I am hurt, and someone just smacked me square in the jingle bells, and I'm gonna go home for Christmas. Is what I'm gonna do. There's
All right.
So
Going
I'm
home for the
going to
holiday.
Misty Step out of the armor.
You're gonna
Having-
Misty Step out of the armor. Ooh, very nice. I like that. I like that. How can I ruin
So
this?
I'm just going to like pop out and say, I'm gonna wink at Sir Tim and be like, "Good job."
Oh, we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet because I'm gonna burn a jinx point. I'm gonna burn a jinx
It's
point.
just, I
And-
just can't cast the spell now.
Well, no. As you try to cast the spell, you try to cast Misty Step, and one of your hands, because you still don't have control of it, slams your mouth shut as you are using the verbal component to your spell.
Okay, so since I did not, does that burn? So that burns my bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. In that situation, then I guess it is just I can't get out, so I got to go through. I am going to. I'm going to attempt to just tear this thing apart from the inside.
All right.
Just to get me, like, just do something to like rip.
Yeah, you're
like,
basically
its
just
legs
using
and
your
its arms
strength, brute strength, to try and just tear it apart. All right, so
Yeah.
inside this suit of armor, you try to thrash out. Make me a strength check, please, or an athletics check. Athletics check.
Oh, athletics! It can't be just a strength check.
I mean, it can if you want, but I mean,
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you also have the
that's-
bless from Argentina.
oh my. DC
And
is
you have what?
21.
You need to stop doing that. You need to stop doing terrible things to me. Oh, and it's a 20.
Oh.
Bless.
God.
You bless.
Plus.
Oh, I've got bless. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, we're gonna
+4.
come on.
Argenta said we do.
Hey, Argenta.
Yay!
Ah!
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna take your bless away, but I'm gonna use a jinx point to make Ipselis roll it again.
Oh no.
Reroll my bless.
Reroll your 20.
Oh my god! No, please.
You still get the +3 though, so you still get the +3.
Okay, all right, we can do this. We can do this. Okay.
Oh
Oh!
no.
Zach, you
Oh.
got anything for me? You got anything?
If it's never said enough on my stream, I love Malakisa, by the way. Just putting it out there.
I love Malakisa on my stream too.
Yeah, no, she's pretty mean.
But-
She's pretty deadly when I'm on my Rise of the Rune Lord ones as well. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a vibe. All right, so
Oh,
also,
God.
hi Odd Bandicoot, nice to see you. Our group is fighting Strahd's armor. Ipselis is trapped in it, and I'm not letting him go, because I'm a bastard.
I can't believe you did that. Okay, but Ipselis is ready. He's ready to fight back somehow. To
All right,
do
I wonder
some
if Demiro
things.
has got anything that can just like free you. Let's have a look. What does Demiro have? He's gonna use sleep on you.
So.
No.
Metal.
I mean, you can do mass healing word. Keep everyone alive a little.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, right. Why not? Mass
Have a
healing
little
word.
love as a treat.
Go power to him.
Um.
All right, everyone heals 7 hit points.
Woo!
Oh, thank God. Okay.
All right, let me give everyone a quick heal.
Oh. Oh shit.
What?
Damn it.
Mm.
I know what I want. Oh,
Heals the
it's
armor.
such a good plan. It's such a good plan. I just need to survive one more round.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
All right,
need the
so-
cool moment? Do you need to stay in the armor, or can we try to get you out still? Is the question.
I actually need to stay in the armor for
I
this.
don't want to just let you stay in the armor.
Wisdom save, by the way.
What would it? Is it an action to use an item? What is the?
It depends on the item and depends on the nature of what you're doing.
Oh,
You also had your mouth covered by the armor, so I don't know how successful getting an item out is going to be at this point.
That's very true. Very true. Phoenix!
Okay.
Hi, Phoenix! Welcome in. Let's see. Is that who's moving around?
Wow.
A 21 with a bless. Let's with
Ooh,
the
more.
okay
25.
a 25 wisdom.
All right. 25 wisdom. The creature cannot move your body. So you don't have to. So basically you stop it from attacking rather than you being the one to attack. All right, Esther.
So I would have no idea that Ipsilus wants to stay in this armor.
Not unless he says so.
I'd be like, hold on, I've got him.
I've got him right where I want him.
Going into the armor.
I've got a plan.
Your original plan was to go into the armor. Is this a better plan to go
I've
into
got him
the
right where I
armor?
want him.
This was much better. It's like, I got this. I got it.
I don't know what to do.
I know what Magog's gonna do.
Armor. Why does this have to happen? So why? Why? Okay. It's painful. This is actually painful. Alright, welcome back. Look at my phone. Okay. Quick question. Do I still happen to have a wheel? I forgot because I had 2 and I used one of them back when we were with the Relentless Killer. Did I use the other one yet?
I thought you used it a couple weeks back, but I could be wrong.
Okay. I was trying to remember because I know I used one a while back, but I can't remember if I used the other. Not sure. But either way, I'm going to trust you on this. I'm going to prepare freedom of movement just in case this doesn't work.
I love that. I love
Freedom of
that.
movement works. I'm giving you my trust. Plus, do not mess this up. So, freedom of movement. You touch. Just a touch spell. Why does it have to be a touch spell? Everything is agony. I hate this so much. I hate everything about this. Anyways,
Go get him, Esther. I believe in you.
I don't believe in me.
Aw.
Oh, you can do it. Oh my god.
All right.
All right, chat.
She'll-
If you've got the sub emotes, let's cast a blessing ward on Esther.
Everything makes me sad right now. Okay, actually, she's gonna still have your trust in this. She's gonna tell him to, because I think I told Magog, try to help him get out of it. So, I think I already said that.
Mm-hmm.
That's yep.
Yeah, Esther's actually going to back up a bit until she feels she's a bit out of range of the armor, because her goal was to get the armor to move towards her.
Sure.
So,
The armor's you're very much out of the range of the armor. The armor does melee attacks. The
right, well,
halberd.
I meant it would have to use all its movement to get up to that point where I am.
Yeah.
So I basically am giving myself time to repair by backing up a bit.
Sure. Yeah.
She's about to try to make herself a target next turn.
Okay, very well. Okay, Strahd's armor. Strength saving throw, s'il vous plaît, Ipselus.
Okay, let's do it. Let's see if I can.
You're
make
blessed.
that. Okay, let's see. So.
Even with your bless, that won't work.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no.
All right, that is a glorious. Okay, I rolled that wrong. Come back, dice. Where are you?
What's going on now? Okay,
All right,
that's happening. What are you
16
doing?
points of damage.
Like,
As the armor begins to twist your elbows and your arms. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, basically just your wrists, your elbows, your arms start to as they hyperextend. But you're actually still preventing it from moving as well. So it's there. It's doing its thing.
Like, see, I'm doing good.
It does have an attack, but it can't really do anything. Oh, it's gonna electrocute you. That's what it'll do. Yeah. It still needs to make an attack on you, weirdly enough, but let's see if it does. Oh, it doesn't! Alright, look at that. So as it looks like it's going to, because it's got its hand over your mouth, you see electricity kind of gathering in your gloved hand, like it's about to blow your head clean off, and you rip the hand off, and you watch as this electricity hits the ceiling and just goes, and you watch as like dust and like dirt crumble from the ceiling from the electricity that's just hit it. Alright, Vigog.
Alright, so the last thing I was asked to do was to try and go help Ipsilus out of the armor, but in the case of how fast I'm going to be... Right. So
don't do it.
Yeah, but in the case that Vigog still is going to be doing what he's going to be doing, instead of trying to rip him out, because he's still going to be trying to rip him out, but at the speed he's going at, straight at Ipsilus, he's basically just tackling him, which will probably pull the armor with. But I'm essentially going to just bull rush him by full 60 feet and try to grab him in the movement. And
You know, Goku did this in
Not
Dragon
really.
Ball, in the Dragon Ball series once to Piccolo. All right, make
Okay.
an athletics check to bull rush the armor.
there it is. It's a 16.
Not bad,
I don't know
not
if
bad.
that'll work.
All right, the armor will respond in kind. It fails. Ipselus, you and the armor are cleaned up. As it hits your chest, and you go flying into the wall. Both you and the armor take 2d6 damage.
Oh my
You
god.
both take 5 damage.
And I guess
I am
Vigog is just holding them
looking
against the
wrecked.
wall.
All right. Well, that's a grapple, so you need another athletics
Oh.
check.
Okay.
Oh my god. What are you? So we're just in like a pile against the
that's
wall
me.
at this point.
Yeah, basically.
Is my
Yeah,
understanding.
you do not. Yeah, you do not.
Okay. So I just bull rushed him then, yeah. Over the wall, and I'm right next to him.
All right. That brings us to the
Let's
end of
get out
Vigog's
that
turn.
armor.
So Tem rushes over, and he says,
Tim, stop, please. Stop. Stop, Tim. Please stop. Please do not do anything, sir. Just hold a moment, please.
he says, "Okay. Do not worry. Your sacrifice shall be remembered for the ages."
No, Tim. No. I try to persuade him not to attack.
You can try to persuade him.
No, I have a fabulous plan, and you must. If you hit me again, I may die. You might kill me.
The armor has donned a new owner. if the owner dies, the armor
Does a
dies.
19. Does a 19.
He
Please, Satem, I beg you. In the goodness of your heart.
he touches you on his face. He touches you on the face, and he says, "If only begging worked."
You motherfucker.
Do you say that to him?
No. I'm just gonna say.
All right.
I'm gonna say.
So
I miss you, Sir Ted.
Tem winds up and hits you square in the chest, or will try to hit you square in the chest.
Oh no.
Oh, that'll miss. I'm gonna use my jinx point.
Dang.
Last of my jinx points. That's the last one. They're all gone after this. Oh, there we go. All right. The armor takes 7 points of damage, and you receive 10 points of healing.
Oh, good.
When he touches you on the face, he uses the last of his lay on hands to heal
nice.
your wounds before he wails into you.
They healed you for
good
10.
too.
Just damaged you for 10.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Argento.
All right. Seeing what Sir Tim has done here, I'm going to first use my first action to lay of hands on myself.
Nice.
I will restore all of my health, all 34.
Oh, very nice. All right.
Nice.
And then I will move my 30 feet back up the stairs.
All right. Well, you don't need to. You could always just throw your hand axe and use your nat 20.
Oh, I want to get close. I want to get close enough to
Okay.
Ipsimus here. Say. Okay, yeah, I'm going to say, sorry, friend. I'm going to attack you.
All right, Argento.
No, please.
Argento.
Stop hitting me.
All right. Make your attack. Sir Tem looks like he turns around. He goes, "Wait!" like it didn't look like he hit you, but it was like it was a thing.
This is
All
a
right.
pummel gallery. Ooh.
That is 11 points of damage to you and the target. As the suit crumbles to the ground and stops moving. Well, kind of. It kind of goes limp, and your body is now your own. But it's still standing up. It still looks like it's attacking Ipselis. Oh no! Keep attacking, Argento. You have extra attack. It is still standing.
I used my attack to heal myself.
Oh, yeah, that's right,
I
that's
had two actions.
Wait, is it his own armor?
So now I'm just like, somebody.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
All right, you're
You
out of
rob
combat.
me of my fruit babies. You try to kill me all the time. I am in an abusive relationship with my DM.
So did Ipsimus just get out of the armor? Is that what you said?
Oh no, Ipselis is wearing the armor.
Oh, he's still in the armor. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone just.
Hurry up and get out of the armor so we can get away before it regenerates.
All right. So the armor is now on Ipselis, not moving. Ipselis, you feel your body sort of coming back under your control. Argento is standing before you with a large hammer, as is Sir Tem. Both look like they're not sure if they're going to hit you again or not. They're just kind of there. Vagag is pinning you up against the wall. And Esther and Demiro seem to be a fair distance away, coming up with plans. Yes, we have plans. We are the thinkers. We use the brain meats. That's how we fight. We fight with the brain meat.
Yeah, we're just backing up.
Guys, I
You're
use
gonna look
my
at the
brain
dog and
meat.
be like, I need you to get off of me, Vagog.
No.
Just no.
Are we still?
Vagog.
We're not in initiative. No, you guys are out of initiative.
Okay.
All right, insight bonus.
I'm-
It will actually take about an hour before the armor will recover. Insight bonus comes courtesy of Phoenix Iwaki.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
Insight
nice.
bonus, Esther for the plan. Okay, So here is how I'm going to use this for Phoenix's insight. So, number one is you do learn a little bit about the armor. The armor is an animated guardian of this particular chamber, which, of course, Strahd can command at will, can summon to his person at any point in time, or set it to be an auto sentry. When it is destroyed, aka defeated, it will reform and reassemble after about an hour's worth of effort and work. In addition, Esther, you may ask any question about this chamber of Strahd's castle or the like, and Sir Tem will have that knowledge thanks to Phoenix Iwaki.
Okay. And this specific chamber, yeah?
Yeah. But for now, the room is quiet. Kind of spoopy, but quiet.
Okay, knowing that the armor isn't coming back, my plan's fine. Plan's gone. It's over. I'm mad dashing over there, making sure everyone's still alive.
Very well. Esther reunites and regroups with everyone. There is now a
lay of hands on Ipsilus as well and give him the rest of my 11.
Can you get out of the armor? Can you get out of the armor now?
So I am going to. When I realize that I can move on my own, I'm gonna sort of just shove. I'm gonna shove the Goliath off me.
Good luck with that.
I'm gonna take.
You gotta
like
force me.
I'm gonna take like one of the gloves of this armor and I'm gonna like put it on the ground and I'm gonna pull out my magic bat and just start wailing on it, and then do the same to all the different parts of the armor and see if just crushing it does anything to it.
Yeah, eventually you just keep bending it and, at some point or another it's flat. For every piece that you flatten, another piece sort of.
I'm just gonna. I don't want to get in the way of his swing, so I'm just gonna kind of move it to where Ipsis can see me in line of sight. And
Working.
It's working. I'm just saying, Ipsis, you need to save your strength right now. We need to get out of here.
There was a chest up top, right, in the room above us.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Did we
was.
ever find out how to open it, or?
You did not find out how to open it?
Yeah, it's got a key apparently.
Okay, because if we can open it,
reminiscent.
we could put the armor in the chest and relock it.
I love it.
Then the armor can't get out unless it forces its way out. But we have an hour to try to open it if we want to try to get it in there.
But I think we should be moving on before it comes back to life. Because it's almost killed two of us. No, all three of us, Sir Tim. I think it's deadly.
Yeah. And if this counts as my kind of like answer for the inside bonus, I'll just ask Sir Tim. Would it be fine to just move on? Does it just stay right here? If we can just leave this place, then can we just go?
Leaving this place is a chore. I have verily tried many a time to vacate through yonder passageways, only to be twisted around by the intricate network and labyrinthian corridors within the Ravenloft castle. As for thine bastard statue armor, it will rest for the time being, and so long as it doesn't seek or hunt you, thou should find it a relatively easy obstacle to avoid. Though this chamber, it does seem to protect with a hearty strength. It is, of course, imperative that if we were to leave, it may or may not seek out vengeance for its untimely demise.
I'll turn...
There's a tower up there. What if we just threw it off?
That's what I was thinking, actually. I was thinking, is this a bridge to our right? Or to our left over here?
That is it is a bridge, yes. It's not an open air bridge. It's a kind of a corridor bridge between two castle points.
Okay. Are there windows though?
There's a rampart on the other side, so once you come out, you'll actually come out to an open rampart just over there.
Okay. Yeah.
So let me get thy point straight. Thou wishes to throw the armor over the edge in hopes that it won't just walk back in the front door and pissed off and attack you anyway. just be on the ground floor instead of up here.
Well, I mean, isn't there like a river or something we can throw it in?
Is thou a paladin? I seems to understand people who seems to be under the worship of the god of procrastination and useless shit. Argento,
Yes. Yes.
I know that our company was only parted but for short moments, but I didn't really think that after all of this time that you had somehow gone backwards.
I don't try to answer these questions, Sir Tim. I just let them sort of be. I'm here to simply trot
Esther.
along and
I'm just gonna look at the hawk and be like, fine. I'm just trying to be helpful. And I'm going to take
although
off
you
the
have a good
armor
point.
and just
You start to take off the armor, which will take you a while, as it is, of course, piecemeal. Esther.
So are we? First thing we ask is, are we planning to move? Because I know we have an hour, but do we want to start moving now, or do we want to take a second here? Just gonna ask everyone. What do we?
I would prefer to move.
Well-
The only other question I have is about the heart, but we've
Well-
kind of already answered that.
Yes. Well, tis nice to see you.
Oh.
Because I was actually asking because I want to do something, but didn't know if we were gonna be moving while I did it.
Yes. No, it's no. So you know that the heart in the center of the tower here, which is up here for our lovely audience, is actually made of crystal, and as Sir Tem has mentioned, it holds some control over the castle, but isn't related to killing Strahd.
Right.
Which is what Sir Tem thought it was.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Well, before we start moving, it's not going to be able to fix every dent because it's only like one damage, but I'm just going to go over to Sir Tem, and seeing that his armor's battered to the point where he can't even get out of it, I'm going to say, I can't do much while we're here, but once we get to a place where we can stand still, I'll fix it up some more, if I may. And she's going to like hold her hand out to touch the armor to mend it, use mending.
All right.
If he's okay. I'm just holding my hand out first.
Yeah, no, he'll accept it. As he reaches out, his armor begins to pop back into place and mend in various locations. He thanks you.
I'll just yeah. Because I was just gonna say, so Tim, I'm so sorry we can never get back to you very quick. I tried to contact you, but as you may know by now, that's magic in and out of the castle ain't the easiest thing to do. I'm sorry it took us so long.
Sir Tem stops for a moment and he says, "It has been difficult. Since thou's group left me, I waited for days in that chamber, thinking that perhaps the worst had come to pass. It is good that you are alive. Thou art dear to Sir Tem, and for what it is worth, I am grateful that you seem to be rather unabated, all-limbed, and safe.
We missed you too, Sir Tim.
'Twas my only regret that I had not jumped into yonder portal when when thou had. But yes, sentimentalities for another day, perhaps. As I mentioned, trying to leave Ravenloft had proved tricky, to say the least.
Your student. Did you have a student, Sir Lachlan? Sir Lachlan.
Did I have a student?
We met someone who was looking for
we
you. Walked to the castle to find you, sir.
Oh!
Sir Lachlan, wasn't he a bard or something?
He was a
Lachlan.
paladin.
Oh yes, he says, Lachlan. Yes, sir. Yes, I know of him. Did you meet Sir Lachlan? Is he alive?
We mentioned you were here, and then did he say he was coming here to help you? Or
Yeah, I assume
to help him?
but he was gonna go find you. He was pretty adamant on that front.
What did he say? Why would he? Oh dear. He seems to be lost in thought as he collects himself.
Do it.
I think perhaps I need to explain a few things. I am not Sir Tem. Well, not the Sir Tem. Sir Tem was my mentor, my teacher, and a knight of the Silver Paladin Order. He traveled through Barovia doing great many goods. Well, I was a squire to the Paladins all those years ago, and, well, there's a place to the west known as Argynvastholt. It was where the seat of power was for the Silver Paladins. As the squire, I had been tending the horses that day when I heard the screams, the blood. I ran as quickly as I could, but by then it was too late. Strahd's forces had sieged for many days the castle after the fall of Argynvast. Despair fell over the keep, tormented by night, and let with no recourse during the day but to hide, the honorable paladins slowly lost their faith, and one by one fell victim to despair. My mentor, he threw himself from the balcony and dashed himself upon the floor. He was a good man, and I just wouldn't let him. I wouldn't let him be remembered that way. He places the warhammer in front of him. I took this from him and swore that none would ever learn the truth, that Sir Tem was not going to die from despair, that he was going to live, the hero that I knew he was. There was another squire with me as well, who also saw greatly the value of the Paladin Order. Sir Lachlan as I knew him then, he wanted to be a paladin so greatly, but after their fall, he lost their favor. He just saw them as pathetic and weak. If he's seeking me out, then I don't know. I'm not sure if I could give him what he seeks. I only wanted to hold the memory of my mentor dear. And if he finds out it's me, he'll know immediately. And then what?
I look to Argento. Just kind of look to him.
Just
first.
staring at Sir Tim, and I'm kind of giving him a really evil look, because obviously, for me, stolen valor is not something I find honorable. But in this case, I'm kind of starting to see that Sir Tim is not really trying to steal something rather than restore something. So I asked him, Sir Tim, he said that his master's name was Sir Tim, correct? So I asked him, then what is your name? If your master was Sir Tim, then what is your real name?
My name is Reinhold.
Reinhold.
Yes.
Well, Reinhold, I see that you have lots of love and passion for your master and the Order of the Silver Dragons. And while you may not be a knight, you have fought bravely in their name. So as a knight of the Order of the Silver Dragons, I hereby grant you knighthood as Sir Reinhold.
As you say this,
You are now a member of the Silver Dragon Guard.
As you say this, your scales begin to take on a silvery hue. Blue light begins to glow in between those very segmented scales. And as you speak these words, there is kind of a weight that is carried, and just unconsciously, Sir Tem, or as he is now known as Sir Reinhold, takes a knee. He has tears just running down his eyes as he takes a moment and he says, "By the silver light of the evening moon and the stars that protect it, so shall I protect the night here in this land of eternal darkness. I pledge for now and to the end of my days and beyond to fight the evil that clutches this land by the name of the ferocity to wit I fight. Argenvast. I pledge my loyalty."
Good to meet you.
Sir
Reinhold.
Yes. I basically extend an arm to him to do basically a paladin greeting and say, "Welcome to the knighthood, my brother."
He reaches out and takes your hand, clasping it, looking at you with looking at it with you with like his head kind of held up high. He nods at you and says, "Thank you. Verily, it means much to be accepted. I hope that in the time that I spent as Sir Tem, I did my master proud, and that his memory, what remains of his memory, will not be shrouded in the nature of his death."
I just basically have a conversation and say, "Don't worry, brother. We are here to restore all of the glorious wonders of our knighthood in our order, and we will prevail."
Well then, where do we begin?
By getting the hell out of this room.
All right. With Sir Tem now in tow, once again, our heroes... oh, yep, go on.
Sir Reinhold.
Oh, Sir Reinhardt, sorry, my apologies. Yeah, that's right. With Sir Reinhardt now in tow, our heroes finally make their way back through the corridors of Castle Ravenloft, descending the staircase down into the lower floor. With the armor of Strahd now defeated, it is only a matter of time before our heroes find their way out of this dreadful and heinous place. But what awaits them further in? More tangled webs and evil villains lie lurking behind each dark and dreary corner here in one of the most dangerous places in Barovia. As the scene pans and Argento, Reinhardt, Vigag, and Esther, you make your way down the flight of stairs. And Ipselus, as you make your way down, you catch a glimpse of something.
Is it shiny?
No.
Oh.
You're corvid. You're an absolute corvid, Ipsilus. Something shiny on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
As you make your way down the flight of stairs, you see that there is a kind of like a small corridor leading to a pewed kind of church-like opening area. The stairs still go down and the others appear to be following the stairs, but you notice something in that area. You see a very familiar woman walking past the corridor. Somebody who bears a very nostalgic appearance. dressed in tanned hides torn from an ice devil's skin, wintry footsteps following high-heeled boots, and a crown made of thorns that stretch upwards, twisted like briar. That is where we end today's game.
Oh.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming and joining us. And thank you to the Raiders from Tiamat HK. Thank you so much for coming in. I know. Well, you know what? It was a fun game, but we have reached our time. So thank you to, of course, my wonderful players. Thank you to you, my wonderful and supportive audience. Thank you to everyone who participated in the hype train, to all of the people who have rated in. Corba, that's okay. It was a we had like a very emotional last like half an hour or so. I think it was pretty intense. But for now, we are gonna say farewell to our players so we can sign off properly and find someone to raid. So players, say farewell. Goodbye. And we will now switch screen over here. Maybe, I don't know. Is this gonna work? Is it not gonna work? Nope, that is absolutely not gonna work. Give me half a second. Come on, you. Yeah, look, my OBS, my OBS did just did a bunch of terrible things. All right, bye, Kyle. All right, let's see. This will hopefully now work. Okay, there we go. And yay, there I am. Okay, so thank you everyone for coming and joining us. I hope that you guys had a great time. I know that I did. It means so much for you guys to choose to spend your time with me here on the stream. We have a bunch of really cool stuff coming up in the days to come. Let's see, where are we at? We are at a Wednesday. So Friday we are back with the Ruby Phoenix in the morning, followed by Sirens and Silver this week, which will be a lot of fun. It's our pirate adventure, which features Robert Hartley GM, the dreaded GM, our dear friend Janet from World Anvil, as well as Patrick Keefe from That Great Gentleman, as they embark on a high seas adventure. Then Saturday we are back with Strange Aeons, where we are going to be doing our Lovecraft adventure. Then we're going to be featuring our City of Mist playthrough, which will be our very first solo run through. So I'll be GMing, and you guys in the audience are actually going to be the player. So I'll have no idea of what you guys are going to be up to, but it's going to be very much like a Telltale game where it's a choose your own adventure. So if you guys want to participate in that, be sure to follow the channel. Details will follow, and the time will be whatever time it is now, like 2 hours ago ish, yeah. That on a Sunday for me would be when that's happening. Yes, this is the Modern Fantasy one, Nixolotl. So yes, that'll be that one. Then Monday we've got something special coming on. So Monday we have Curse of the Crimson Throne, but we're also going to be over on Phoenix Iwaki's channel, helping raise attention and awareness for a wonderful human being, and that is of course our dear friend Scarlett Rose, who is an artist and a wonderful content creator. So we're gonna share some love and we're gonna play some games, and I'm gonna be playing a drunken dwarf because that's the idea I came up with at 2 in the morning. So yeah, there you go. That's what we're doing. All right, now hopefully, now that this is done, I do apologize. I do tend to every now and then lose all of my OBS stuff, and then I have to play the how do we put everything back to where it was game. There we go. Come here, you. Give me appreciation. Did that work? Maybe no, not for me. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. All right, here. Did that work? Nope, didn't work at all. That's fine. I tried. No one can say I didn't. What is Sunday? Sunday is... Oh, okay, you know what? I'll show you real quick on Bandicoot. There it is. City of Mist. This is our modern fantasy game, which is going to be absolutely awesome. Yeah, the OBS is scuffed game, yeah. So yeah, basically you get to play this character here called Francis Burke. He has been granted powers from a Storytale character, which I'm not telling people who it is. Those of you who helped me create it, I'm going to tell you to keep it a secret. And then we're going on a noir-styled comic book murder mystery type thing. So that'll be what we're going to be doing. So yeah. Let's see. Who are we going to go and raid? We are going to go and raid. Oh, thank you. I put a lot of effort into it. I'm very happy about it. It's a very rules light system. That over there is pretty much everything you need to know how to play. There's like 8 actions that you can take, which are really, really cool. All right. And yeah, that's basically it. Let's see. Oh, who else but Mendari? Let's go love on Mendari, because Mendari is awesome. I'm also going to be playing with Mendari next week, along with DM Dave from Careful Cantrip, on Robert's, what do you call it? Robert's birthday stream thing, which he's calling The Dash. I can't wait for that. That is going to be absolutely amazing. All right, cool. There we go. We are now raiding. Huzzah! So yes, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for being a part of our community. Thank you for all of the wonder and joy that you have shared with me, for just being here and hanging out today. Till we meet again, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Bye, everyone!